Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Adam Wood. I'm sitting next to Larry Patrick. How are you doing tonight, man?
Man, I am doing fantastic. We're here at Sebring International Raceway. Little road course action here in the Jeff Hill Trailer Sales Series Fuel Premier Series. Looking forward to this one, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so far what we've seen out there is some fast, hot lap times and some dicey road racing here. They just went out and did a wonderful pit party, and things got a little spicy in there. A lot of beating and banging out there on the track. So we'll see how this works out and shakes out after this qualifying.
Yeah, man, we're looking at like 39 cars here on the Sebring track. And for anybody out there watching right now, generally you don't see this many cars within, at least that I've seen in iRacing League. So these guys really got a packed field here tonight. And this is going to be an awesome experience just to watch these guys, especially around those first 5 to 10 laps where these guys are all bunched up.
Yeah, it took them a while for these guys to actually settle down and actually kind of go single file. I mean, you see, races like Watkins Glen, Daytona, Charlotte Roval, all these people, within the first couple corners, everybody is trying to get to single file. What I noticed on this with 39 cars, they weren't able to do that. And by not being able to get single file, and they're running side by side, which most people have not practiced that here at Sebring. Look at the road right now. It's very narrow going through all these corners, and trying to run side by side on these corners is just going to be disastrous.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The straightaways are insanely narrow, and like you said, the corners, when you start taking these corners, they're already narrow, but they get way more narrow when there's somebody on the outside or the inside of you. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch these guys, especially there. Like I said, there's roughly first 5 to 10, I would say. You might start to see some space in there. But kind of like you were saying, it took them a while. We never seen them when they did that pit party actually start to space out. And a lot of that has to do with you can't get your run out of them corners, right? So you can't hit the apex of that corner and get that nice run and run that exit wide to be able to, keep that momentum going. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. Anytime, actually, we're up to 40 cars right now, so we got 40 cars out there. Anytime you can get 40 cars on a road course, that's, with cars that are really not supposed to be on these tracks, you need a little bit more downforce for Sebring. Sebring is one of those unrelentless tracks that, heavily favors cars with heavy downforce to it, and these cars do not have that. They're a little bit more like a boat instead of nimble.
Yeah, absolutely. And anybody watching out there right now, hopefully that we see that little flicker there clear up. It looks like I may be having just a slight bit of network issues going on out here that is causing that. I'm gonna blame the wife. Probably has like 10 devices on the internet right now all at once.
So yeah, tonight we're gonna see a lot of side-by-side racing, I think, from what the preview was, for at least a good first 3 to 4 laps, and then I think they're gonna start kind of spreading out. But with 40 cars here on the grid, it's gonna take them a while to do that, and I don't think everybody's gonna settle. If you're in 33rd, you're not gonna be like, I'm gonna sit in 33rd and ride around, and hopefully somebody in front of me makes up. You're going to be trying to, I got to get forward, and I'm going to take every opportunity I can. So, and I don't think too many people were very familiar with, or not very familiar with, the actual passing zones here with this car. It's going to be one of those nights where patience is going to be the key, and keeping your car clean throughout all these different laps. We're going to be here for 1 hour, and to keep your nose clean, keep your car on the track, minimize your mistakes, and staying consistent will hopefully prevail till the end.
Yeah, I think really what it's going to come down to is that, as you were saying, you got a fine line between patience and being too patient, right? You don't want to make stupid moves early, but at the exact same time, realizing that this is going to be a hard track to pass at, hard track to keep that momentum going when you're side by side with each other. So you kind of want to make those passes happen. You may want to make them happen quicker than you normally would.
Yeah, you just gotta be, like you said, you gotta be patient, but you gotta know where those passing zones are, where you can outbreak them, and not try to pass to the S's or any these horrendous corners here. You gotta be able to be able to put it down whenever it counts.
As you
That's
stated,
where we go.
these cup cars they don't like to turn left, or excuse me, right. Like it's not a car that's designed to turn right.
No, it's not. These cars are Xfinity cars. I think they used to see more action than the Cup cars, but now I think the Cup series has now kind of went up a little bit more. But yeah, they're not really meant for this course. I don't believe. I don't remember last time Xfinity, if they've ever been here. I know the Fuel Racing League, they wanted to experiment and take cars where they're not normally ran at and have fun with it to see how it goes. So we're gonna see it. It's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Adam, I'm gonna run downstairs real quick. I need to go see what's going on.
So right now we got quite a few people who've already crossed the line. We got Riley Thompson right now with a 2 minute 10 seconds going across. Thomas Bressing in a 24 car. He is in second. Third is Justin Morton. Fourth is Blake Gordon. Oh, we just shifted. Fifth is Blake Gordon. Alan Elwood just put down the second fastest lap. He put down a 2:10.870. So there's still drivers out there slowly getting their few laps in during this 10-minute qualifying session. So we got about 3 minutes and 46 seconds left of this qualifying event, and we'll start going green. Right now we're up to 16 people who's put down a lap time.
Adam?
Yeah.
All right. Still have a little bit of flickering going on, but hopefully this will clear up, man, by this race. It's weird that you don't ever see issues until something kicks off, right?
Yeah. Strange things happen. It could be the iRacing servers are messing up. We'll try to figure this out.
But, hey, man, we got some times coming in here. And it looks like Riley Thompson is your current top qualifier, man. 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah, Alan Elwood's still there. We got Blake Gordon in fifth. Cameron Hearn, last week's winner. He is in sixth. Seventh is Michael Stroll. Eighth is Davey Hendricks. Davey Hendricks changed up his Skittles car, the number 28. He changed it up just a little bit. Kind of looks more retro, old school. I like the little side skirts. Will show up whenever we'll go green. But it'll kind of run through everybody here on this road course.
Blake Ziti here. Have you seen the front of his car? He's got a lot of damage real early just here in qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to do it to himself. The pasta man out there trying to put down some heavy lap times and probably pushed a little bit too hard to slam into the wall there.
Brandon Bernhardt now done. He's 18th fastest. Taking a look at Boomer Logan here in the number 85 Flash Forge. Currently showing 17th fastest on the grid. See what else we got going on out there. Here's the number 31, Carl Henderson, on the track now. And these guys out here obviously running qualifying. It takes them a little bit to get these tires warmed up. Adam, I mean, I know that with bigger raceways, you kind of run that high line. What kind of strategy would you use here at a road course to try to ensure yourself the fastest possible lap there within your first two?
For this one, I mean, it is very demanding. A lot of your braking points. I mean, to me, like I try to push it and and I always mess up here. And I found like my out laps, I'm kind of going slow, and I feel like I'm seeing that green bar go across saying my delta. I'm faster than my last one. So what I try to do is not pay attention, just treat it like a normal lap and not a qualifying lap. Because if I'm trying to do a qualifying lap, I'm trying to push my brake zone just a little bit further back. I'm trying to get every inch and everything, and I end up messing up. You end up messing your brake points up. So I would just drive it conservatively. I mean, you don't want to start too far back, but you make a mistake is going to put you further back.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of like we were talking about earlier, my personal opinion, you don't want, like you said, you don't want to start too far back. But at the exact same time, it's not crucial for you to be up front, right? So the big thing is they're being early, keeping out away from people that may make mistakes, miss braking points, spin, especially getting in these tight corners. If they blow a braking point, you really got to keep an eye on these guys. But as long as you can avoid that early, issues out there, I think that you're going to yield yourself the best possible results, right?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be paramount for these guys to kind of go out there and get everything they can out of it.
Well, let's go ahead and qualifying's finished. Let's go ahead and run them down here. Your top qualifier, Riley Thompson, alongside Alan Elwood. You got Thomas Bresci in third, fourth, Justin Morton in fifth, Blake Gordon, sixth, Cameron Hearn. In seventh, Michael Stroll, eighth, Braxton DeWeese. In ninth, Davey Hendricks, and in 10th, Tyler Hensley.
11th, Gael Brooks. 12th is Hayden Pastoris. 13th is Randy Pichel. 14th is Eric Wineland. 15th is Sean Carmody. 16th is Casey Shue, followed by Joe Dinsmore in 17th, Boomer Logan's in 18th, Kyle Cooper's in 19th, and 20th is Jonathan Garvan.
And in 21st, we have Brandon Bernhardt. 22nd, Blake Ziti. In 23rd, Brad Slaughter Jr. In 24th, Brian Kidda. In 25th, J.J. Odell. 26th, Travis McQuiston. In 27th, Carl Henderson. In 28th, Zach Edwards. 29th, Shane Theron. And in 30th, Chris Matthews.
31st, we got Norm Pettileer. 32nd is Steve Rada. 33rd is Danny Ware. 34th is Cal Pilarski. 35th is Delonte Ballard. 36th is Matthew Rodriguez. 37th is Nick Adams. 38th is Tyler Dougler. 39th is Josh Laston. And 40th is Don Runkle Jr.
And if you notice, a lot of these guys there, at least I can see the 23rd, these guys didn't put in a qualifying lap. So it'll be interesting to see how that strategy plays out. Pace car now away as these guys will start their pace lap and get ready to take the green flag here at Sebring International Raceway.
Yeah, so once the green flag drops, we'll have 1 hour green flag laps. Probably end up being about a 1 hour, 2 to 3 minutes or so. Depends on whenever the leader crosses over the white line after that 1 hour minute. So it could be closer to 1 hour and 4 minutes ish, the way their lap times are showing now. But looks like it's going to be a nice race. I love to see this many people show up for road course. I'm in a few leagues myself, and road courses, that's where everybody disappears. Nobody shows up. Everybody skips those, and I'm glad to see that we have almost as much people as we had at Daytona by 3. At Daytona, we had 43 cars on the dot, and for this road course, we have 40 cars out there tonight. So these guys are gonna have to put on stay consistent all night long, hit all their braking points, and then watch out for all the drivers around them. I mean, you have to be looking at your front mirror. You gotta look at your rear view mirror, just make sure somebody's not gonna be, you hit your braking point, but that's might not be somebody else's braking point. Give you the tip at the end and kind of push you around. We've seen that numerous times at these road courses. That's what happens. These guys are halfway through the course right now, just driving around. They're trying to stay up with this pace car. The pace car's got a good speed here, about 60 miles an hour, trying to go through it, and these guys are trying to run through this as clean as possible, side by side. So it looks like a little bit of a glitch on technical. I'm not sure if it's iRacing or not, but it looks like we're trying to get this under control. All right, green flag is out. We have Riley Thompson gets a good lead over Alan Elwood and Thomas Bresci. They're going in the first corner, going around that bend there. Blake Gordon comes through. Alan Elwood gets off the track. He spins in front of everybody. He goes around. There's a huge crash right there going in between turns 1 and 2. Everybody got stacked up there. Quite a few people got damaged trying to get out of the way there. Everybody was stacked up. So many people, top 15, top 20, all have damage right now. Number 56, Riley Thompson, still in the lead right now. Thomas Bresci's right there on the tail, on his back end. They're running basically one car length separating them. Blake Gordon's sitting in third place right now. It is going there. He is taking over third right now. Riley Thompson got a huge lead right there going through those corners. Thomas Bresci is trying to track him down, not let him get too far ahead. Blake Gordon's not letting up. They're in third place. There's quite a bit of a gap between the next person there, which looks to be Michael Stroll. Michael Stroll is going down. He's going to let the number 11 pass him right now of Justin Morton. Justin Morton gets by him there, rounding on the last corner, coming to the start-finish line. Right now we have Riley Thompson still leading the race up front. Thomas Bresci's not letting him go, though. He's staying within about 1 to 2 car lengths away. Blake Gordon sitting about 3 to 4 car lengths back from them. Justin Morton and the number 11 car is about 7 car lengths back from them. They're going through right underneath the Corvette bridge. Thomas
Hi everybody, this is Stu Rickard and I'm part of RPM Missions, and our cause is to raise awareness for human trafficking here in the United States, where currently we have over 300,000 people trapped in slavery, and of that at least 30% are of little boys and girls under the age of 18. Our goal at RPM Missions is threefold. We would like to see 10,000 people put this human trafficking hotline number into their cell phones so that they can feel deputized and to report suspicious activities when they see it. Our second goal is to raise awareness for more recovery homes that need to be built for these girls and boys that have been rescued from sex trafficking. And the third goal is for folks sitting on the couch